First up is Liz. Liz says, what's the best way to put deep keyword research to use after I get it back from MGYB? Obviously, it's a ton of good keywords, but I'm wondering if I'm missing out on opportunities for projects or clients. How would you use it? That's a great question, Liz. Well, for content marketing purposes, mainly, that's how I use it. I'm not crazy about, I don't do a whole crap ton of link building anymore, other than using like press releases. And then obviously content marketing and syndication networks is all part of that. But content marketing is where I use the keywords the most. And that could be in, creating blog posts. It could be used in publishing press releases. It could be used for GMB posts, which is, really powerful if you're doing local stuff. And that's typically how I do it. Now, I know the keyword research reports are even set up with potential silos and all that kind of stuff. So it really should make it easy. What I would recommend that you do is just take the keyword report and start producing more content, period, using the keywords set up in the structure that they were given to you in, because that's the most semantic relevance per silo and all of that. And that should help you. You could also use those as words, the keywords for anchor text and things like that if you're doing a bunch of link building, but that's not something that I even bother with all that much anymore. So it's not really needed. Marco, what do you say?
No, I totally agree. So this is the way it works. And I was hoping to have that sample back by now, but it's taking a little bit longer than expected. It'll be ready tomorrow morning. And in fact, it's going to be ready for our mastermind webinar. Good. Where we're going to go over exactly how to use the keyword research that you get back from us. But the whole thing about this is we go into like 7 different pieces of software to pull all of this information together. Then we take it all, right, and we create, as you mentioned, the silos. Then there's a tab, a legend tab where we actually tell you, you explain that this is how this works. This is what you're getting, and it's an initial setup. We recommend 4 silos. We recommend keywords under that silo. Of course, you should be using a question and answer format, question and answer schema. It really works. It helps you get into those rich snippets. What we'll do is maybe cut out tomorrow's training and make that available for people who buy or have bought our keyword research, because I'm going to go into a whole lot more detail tomorrow, right? But it's really deep. It's things that you might not ever think of, that you might not ever get to. Guys, when you get the deep keyword research, it takes our VAs about 16 working hours to put it all together, because not only does the research have to be done, duplicates have to be eliminated, then the keywords, they have to be gathered, and we separate them into whether they're commercial, non-commercial, or whether they support the silo in any way. We want to create semantic relevance, especially, some of the keywords we tend to just throw away. But if Google says that there's semantic relevance, it's for a reason, right? I don't want to go into co-occurrence. I don't want to spin people's heads, but there should be some mention because Google considers it relevant to the topic, right? So, I mean, again, we'll go into it a whole lot deeper tomorrow, but the best way to put it to use is look at the legend tab and see what the instructions are.